So we're out in the shop again today. I'm gonna pour some baits in kind of a green and pearl white. So I've got the green in the microwave and some pearl white right here. We're gonna shoot some laminates on my machine and we'll just show you how they turn out. Okay, there's one side and we'll get the other one going. So we're going to do some flukes today. I've got a 3-inch split tail here, and this is a split tail as well. It's about 2 inches. And then we've got a crappie slayer type jig. It's just a 2-inch. We're going to do some lammies on it. This one's a slide system from Fat Guys, so those slides are in the way of my machine. So all I do is take a piece of PEX and it fits in there nice and snug. It extends it beyond those brass rods, makes it for a nice pour. So we've also got some ice fishing stuff we're going to do. I noticed my inventory is a little low. These are 7/8 inch ice flukes, keeping with the fluke day. And here's some 1.5 inch flukes, actually 1.2 inch. Calls them an ice jerk. Oh, and here's an even bigger one. This is 1 5/8 inch, kind of a split tail. So we'll get that going too. It's going to be the day of the flukes. What else do you do on a rainy day? What the fluke are we going to do on a rainy day? So we're just kind of building up an inventory for the shop. We're getting close. Let's turn on our air. My little niece picked up these big 2-cup or 4-cup dishes for me the other day. It makes it nice. You can mix a lot more plastic. So I graduated high school about 30 years ago. I'm getting to be an old man. And we've got our 30-year reunion this year. So these colors are kind of appropriate. We were the Olympus Titans and they were silver and green colors. So these are gonna go right with my high school colors. So let's get this one poured in. And I hope these two colors go good together. I assume they will. We'll see. Picked up this machine a couple years ago from Colton Christensen, Lakeshore Tackle, Ned's Bait Box, and he's been nothing but helpful to me as far as getting things going, especially these colors and stuff. He's the author of them, so sure appreciate that guy. Okay, we'll get our air adjusted here. I like to shoot around 12 pounds. We'll shoot this one first just to try it out. We got the green on this side and the pearl on the far side from me. I'm going to turn my air off, and then I just make sure I have a sprue. I pull it out a little bit, top off the sprue. It sucks that plastic down, but that should be okay. Maybe I'll give it a little more since these are bigger baits. We're gonna just let that one cure for a minute and see what they look like. You can kind of see the top of the sprue there. Kind of a silver and a green. Olympus High School. We'll call it Titan Green. You can just see that plastic start to solidify. Usually the first pour doesn't take too long to cure because you're shooting into a cold mold. And I could just roll with this and shoot these up, but we'll check it out first together. Kind of get a little hasty here, but that's okay. Ooh, yeah, that plastic's plenty warm still, but that's okay. Nice flat on top, good split tail on these. It's got some ribs right here on the tail section, really gives it good action. So that green looks great. Let's see how the other side turned out. Yeah, I should definitely be waiting longer. Yeah, look at the lines on that. Very nice. I would say we can commence shooting. So let's do it again with these others. Turn on our air. Go down to the mold. Top off our sprue, and then we'll top this one off too. This is a little different deal because this one's a tail mold, so you got different colors on both sides here. But when you're just shooting at one time, they'll come out the top sprues on the sides. A little bit different. There's another Fluke. Well, that didn't take long to fill. There's our ice fishing ones. Make sure they're square to the world. Just hold a little pressure and go to the next. Then we'll top our sprues. Good enough for who it's for. Looks like we got plenty of temperature, that's good. We'll adjust that down. And one more Fluke. Square to the world. May as well hold a little pressure. Doesn't hurt anything. Air off. Top off your sprue. Boom. Okay, so let's open some of these up and see what we see. Couple of the ice fishing ones. 7/8. Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. Those are gonna put me onto some trout. Green and silver, I love it. Boy, the laminate turned out great. I love it. This is a 1.2. Little silver. Oh yeah. Nice. Those will kill the crappie and the trout. And these are the bigger ones. 1 inch and 5/8. Oh yeah. Good laminate lines on those. Oh yeah. I like it. Let's see this stinger tail. Sometimes the demolding is the hardest part of doing this. There's that pex come off the top. Good line on the sprue. Yeah, I wondered if this color wouldn't turn out, and it kind of does. On this one, you got to make sure they all come off on the same side, the sprues, because there's 3 sprues on this bad boy. Okay. So on this one, I'll show you. Just pop these tails off. Okay. And we'll pop one of them off. Good little jig. Good little plastic for crappie, walleye, trout. Love it. Pretty realistic profile as far as the size of the minnows we get where I'm at. So I suspect we're going to catch some fish on those. Pull these tails again. Just kind of got to be careful when you pull things off. You don't want to destroy baits. Yeah. Almost looks like a natural transition there on that green to the silver. What else? We got one more to strip. I might do a few other baits and show them to you before we close out the video, but that's pretty much what I'm doing this morning. I was gonna go down and get to work, working on my shop, getting some storage units cleared out, and just decided it was a little bit too muddy today. And sure enough, I've made the right call because it's just been pouring rain all morning. So this is an 1 3/4 fluke, and this is a special lure here. Fat Guys Fishing, flat on top. I just love how flat that is on top. Almost like an open pour. Nice split tail. Good lines. Anyhow, we'll show you a few more, but I appreciate you joining me today in the shop, and we'll hopefully get out on the water shortly. Try these out. And the green would not be complete without a ribbit. Little frogs. So we've got an Etsy store, as you know. I'll put a link in the description. We'll see you on the next one.